Alright, what's going on, everybody? So, today we are back on the Can-Am for the time being. I don't know how long we'll be, but we're on it. So, this project has taken way too long, but is what it is. This Can-Am don't make me money, it takes my money. So, but we're gonna work on getting everything unboxed, make sure we got all the right parts, and clean up a few things so that way we can get this thing rolling. So let's get to unboxing some of this stuff. Alright. Keep in mind, I've ordered all this stuff probably a month ago, maybe longer, but we needed some new gaskets and what have you. A couple bolts. So, let's see what this is. Boom. We need bolts. Those are two of the bolts we need. Yep, total 4 of them we need. Oh, kinds of goodies. Plugs. It's a seal for one of the cases or something there. Okay, was it in that one? Boom, we got our other 2 bolts. Go. Not sponsored, but Can-Am parts guy. This guy I have bought a bunch of parts off of, and I have yet to find a problem with one of them. He's a pretty good guy. I think we'll actually make sure we put his little card up here on the toolbox, so we have him for next time. So this here is valve seals, head gasket, base gasket, O-rings and everything for both sides because you couldn't buy them singly unless I ordered directly from Can-Am itself. This is a side cover gasket, which looks to be right. This must have been from the other, yeah, so that's all we had to open there. We got all kinds of goodies. Let's go ahead and put this gasket. Case gaskets, no, not true case gasket. We got all our seals, water pump, all our other miscellaneous stuff. Let's put all that stuff from there to there, there. Plugs. We got all that. That's good. I think we got everything to put this thing back together now. So, we need it's kind of crazy these gears are plastic. Kind of floors me a little bit. those out. Come up just like that, so we know what way they go back in. Now let's clean this case cover up. Well, guess what? I don't have a gasket scraper in that toolbox, so let me go over and grab one. Alright, little trick. You go in, steal your mom or your wife one of their good steak knives, Betty Crocker, cut it off, put your little edge on the end of it. It works great for a gasket scraper. Old school trick. Doesn't work as good as a regular gasket scraper, but it does the job. Let me see if I got another trick. Alright, so what works even better is to get you one of these straight ones. I try to show you a little bit of everything, so that way if you don't have something or you don't need to make a special trip to town, especially when you're doing this, you can get a butter knife even works. You don't need a steak knife, but it will do that as well. But these just tricks of the trade. This sure does speed up the process quite a bit. Always make sure you go the other opposite way of you, because these things are dangerous. And you want to see how dangerous they are? I don't know if you can tell or if it'll pick up, but that is a scar right there from that. And to tell you the truth, exactly how it happened. I had a head like this, and I was holding it like this. Now, explain to me how I went clear down and under and got myself. But I did, and that was years and years and years ago. But always be really careful. Don't get in a hurry. You want to do a good job, and you don't want to hurt yourself. That's a pretty big point. It would help if I had a brand new blade. I don't think I do. Alright, let's get all that done. Shake all that off. Let's go ahead and try to keep our work area all nice and clean and tidy. Down the floor. Alright, so we got that. Let's take this, just run it around real quick. now we got that cleaned up. Let's spray it off with some brake clean. Alright, that all cleaned up, gears put back on, sprayed off. Let this sit there and air dry. Now, pull this girl out and leave the rags stuffed into there. So less likely we will get gunk in the motor. Tractor's broken. Yeah. Got my little one coming in and my wife. Huh? So we need to get that cleaned up. Alright, so we got it up on its side there. So I want to take some paper towels. We got some holes. And I want to stuff these down in it. So that way we don't get any little bit down in the motor, or do our best not to get any. That's just a bolt hole. Those two we're just gonna have to be careful with. So first I like to come around and just see how much I can get off. Sometimes they come off real easy, sometimes they don't. Alright, let me answer my phone, it's blowing up, and then we'll jump back on this time-lapse style. Alright, instead of time-lapse style, I want to show you guys a little trick. And just like that, it's done. Dang, I'm getting good at this magic stuff. I'm going to have to try that again on something. But, got it all cleaned up. Let's stuff some new towels down in there, and we'll flip it over to the other side. One important thing, I just noticed I have a little breather tube here for the crankcase that goes down here, and I noticed some things are just a little hard to do on hand, but it was clogged, so we got that taken care of. Alright, so same thing, let's get this cleaned up. We get around this pump, around our oil filter, and our magneto side. So let's see if we can make this YouTube magic trick happen again. And just like that, it's done. This is a cool trick. I'm gonna have to start using it more often. But, we got that cleaned up. Let's get some towels put back in here, and then we need to grab the magneto side cover and get it cleaned up. Get out of the way. You would think I didn't drain the oil out of it, but I did. Always try to keep your work area clean and tidy. I can't stand when people's got stuff everywhere. I always like to put my stuff right back. I'm leaving my tools out because I know that's what I'm doing right now. But even when I'm rebuilding motors, I try to constantly put stuff back because it's so much easier to walk up here and grab, boom, 12 socket, or boom, 12 wrench, or screwdrivers, or pliers. Everything in order, it'll make your life so much easier. So now, trash, don't need to be in there. Grab our magneto cover. And let's get this thing cleaned up. We'll throw you on time. like that. We got her all cleaned up, ready to go back on. So now we're going to work on our water pump and oil filter. Alright, so we got our water pump. O-ring is about to be history. Maybe. Maybe not. And that's what you do with O-rings. Don't reuse them. So, like that. Let's take our wire wheel. That's pretty far out. I got a different thing for this. Alright, let's try this out. See if this works any better. It's just a little bit of corrosion. I mean, it don't really... Oh, it stinks. Little trick I found. See a little brake particle down there. Helps clean it up. Sometimes. Take a pick and go around the groove. Make sure she's all cleaned out. And go over to your trash can. I like to make sure run all over it. Turn you guys back around here. Alright. That's cleaned up. I don't need to go extremely clean. Like I said, in prior parts to this video, I do plan on completely tearing this thing down sometime within the next year and going completely over it, but everything that I could see so far has looked really good, and there was just no sense in really doing it. It's a toy. It'll break at some point, and when it does, then I'll fix it. Like it did now. But I bought it this way because some idiot sold me something that idiots tried to work on. So, yeah. So, right here it says drain. Take that bolt out. So, to help me, maybe when this thing is in, because you can hardly see the motor, But if I ever, when I do a coolant flush on it this winter, this marker sucks. Let's try this one. Put a little DR on it for drain. We'll just go ahead and color it in. Make life easier on us. Right when it starts getting cold around here, I drain and flush everything I have that has coolant in it. And put new coolant in it. So we don't have no freezies. So that's done. Let's move to this bad girl, which doesn't look bad. Alright, that's cleaned up. It's just really anal. I wish it was all clean. Stuff drives me nuts like that. Alright, well, I'm going to work on this piece of junk computer at the moment because I've been out here for a couple hours now. And show my personal information. Hold on. I have been trying to get this thing to work, and it hasn't. Alright, so I got my new base gasket on. Got my rings in the right orientation. So now I need to put the cylinder head on. I don't have a ring compressor that small. We are going to make do with what we have. Doing it a little bit of the old school way. That's lined up here. Come over here.
What engine is that for?
The Can-Am.
The accordion?
Yep.
Oh my god, the computer makes it look complicated. I don't leave today, I leave tomorrow, and I go on vacation next Saturday.
Who's that?
Huh?
Who said?
My mom. Whenever, if you look back in the text messages from a long time ago, that's what it said. Mommy looked off the iPad.
Alright. And like that, we got the head for the most part on. Let's just give her a few little taps to go down over the dial pins. This one's the booger. Alright. Got Miss Ryder came in to say hi. So I gotta go see what the wifey wants. Alright, so we got the head on. We put our valve guide in there. You just slide it straight down in. It's got a little groove in it, and there's a groove right here at the top of this cylinder. You slide it down in. And that's in there. Gotta get an abundance of paper towels here. So now we need a new head gasket. Come out. Alright, the head gasket. So it looks like it goes like that. Right. Now, pull up. Get our head. Pull our timing chain up through it. Just like that. The head is on. Alright, let's put our bolts in. The same orientated. I've been sitting here for a minute. Wipe them down. Give these things a shot of oil. Guess what? My oil's out. Alright, so I got the oil, got the recharged battery in there, and I fixed the tripod a little bit. So I'll put a little dab of oil on these threads. Maybe. A dab of oil. A little dab. There. Little dab there. Alright, there's our inverteds. keep those in the toolbox. We don't use them that much. 12. Whoop, wrong. 12. 14? 14. Alright, let me get me a speedo wrench. Let's get extended socket. Or extension. Speedo wrench. Always want to make sure you do these in the next pattern. And I'm not going tight, I'm just running them down. Alright. So those are just ran down. That's as far as I'm going to go on the head until my old man should be coming. I don't want to torque the heads down until I check the calibration of my torque wrench. He is almost for sure that the calibration of my torque wrench is off. So, with that being said, we'll cover that up. Some of these, let's cover this side up as well. Put some stuff in the holes here. Alright. So, let's put this magneto side on. This magneto cover can go back on. See why it can't. Got her all cleaned up from earlier. Check a few things. Yep. Okay. Magneto cover side. Let's see if we can find that gasket. Yeah, that looks like the right gasket. Different kind of packaging. Kind of a pain in the butt. That was kind of stupid there. Should have at least left myself room to get the gasket. Alright. Woohoo! Free gasket! Maybe. Alright. Now we got us a free gasket. So it looks like goes like so. Set that there. Take the oil off of this. Let's get our pile of rags that we got there. Let's go over here. Magneto. See? Magneto. Bolts. Looks like they are. But got that. So now, what I want to do, we're getting our tube of right stuff out. I want to put a little bit of right stuff right here, because I duly noted, whoops, right there, that it leaks. So, set you guys back over here. Alright, now let's get our stuff out. Put a little bit of smearage there. First, we're going to get cleaned out. We can just cheat a little bit today. What do you guys say? Just take a little bit, smear it on there. Let's take our new gasket. Turn it on there. Like so. More. Smear it around a little there. And just give us a dab more for down here. Help hold our gasket in place for us. One more on your pick. Do. Ah. So that's on there. Now, we'll put that back on there. And get the right stuff back up. There's stuff on. I need that off. Let's wipe our pick off. Now, see that magnet? Just grab it out of my hands. All these bolts are the same. There. Rotax, X-Power. Alright, so we got those on. Now let's throw that away. Let's grab us an 8 HCB. Alright, hold on. My phone's blowing up. I gotta see what's going on.